All right, YouTube, I got you first. I always got to start the live on YouTube first to get y'all in here. And then we are going to welcome TikTok. Ooh. I have my AirPod on. What's going on here? All right, so welcome in. Now let's welcome in YouTube. Okay. Hello, TikTok and YouTube. Welcome aboard to Global Air Flight GA398. How are you? Happy Friday. It is Friday, March 27th, 2026. Look at that. We are on our last week of March. So everybody get in here because this is the Global Game Show, Flight GA398. I'm your stewardess, Amy, and if you don't know, this is a global game show where you, the people who are watching or the people who choose to comment, will be allowed to possibly become the trivia champion. And I don't know if I'm giving it away, but we already have our country. As you know, we have different countries every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on in, and I do have the players. I know this is backwards. You don't have to tell me twice. I already know it is between TikTok and YouTube. So if you get a point on TikTok, you get in this column. You are in this column with your username and everything. If you are coming from YouTube, you get this comment right here. You get this category right here, okay? So we already have our people on YouTube. I want to say hello to you. And if you do not know, I'm streaming on two platforms, both YouTube and TikTok. So if you happen to miss any part of this show, you can always watch it on the replay on our Amy Rose Abroad YouTube channel. Same picture, same words, and of course the same profile, everything, same vibes, okay? So I'm so excited to have y'all here today. All right, so thank you so much for joining in, everyone. You are awesome. We have a good show for you today, and I'm so excited to be sharing with you the country that we are doing today. All right, so now that we have had, some time, we have made it through the week. I want to go ahead and just wish y'all a happy Friday. Okay, hello, Pete Fellwook. Hello, Parker. Thank you so much for liking the live and welcome aboard. If you don't know, this is the Global Game Show, Flight GA398. I'm so excited to have you in here. I'm so excited to have you just, chilling, doing what you got to do. And, we made it through the week. Can you believe it? We made it through our work week. Hold on, DJ, let's turn this down just a little bit because I want to talk to the people that are over here. Thank you. All right, so we have made it through the work week, all right, and I don't know what you mean, but I do remember you. What is the process on your license? I don't know what that means, but I think your name is Tony, right? I don't want to forget, but Tony, welcome back. How are you? Okay, and of course, I want to welcome everybody who's joining, whether you're new or not. Okay, but anyway, thank you so much for liking the live. I do appreciate it. Again, this is the Global Game Show. I'm streaming live on both TikTok and YouTube. YouTube and TikTok, excuse me. So if you miss any part of this replay or you have to go early, you can always, yes, I am correct. Okay, nice. Welcome back, Tony. Happy to see you. Glad to see you as always, and happy Friday to you. Okay, if you do not know, this is the Global Game Show where we have people who comment the correct answers and they end up on our whiteboard. Now, why is the whiteboard so important? It is because if you happen to get a point, whether you're on TikTok or YouTube, and yes, I know it's backwards, you don't have to remind me, we will post you on our TikTok story as well as our YouTube community post, okay? But one of you is going to walk out of here the TikTok champion, and I cannot wait to figure out who it is. As I always say, it is the battle of the platforms because we do have people from YouTube and people from TikTok, and y'all like to talk smack to each other. I don't know, but we're going to see what game we're going to have tonight. And since we have the traditional music from the country we are flying to, please take the time to listen to the music and go ahead and guess what country we're going to today. We have different countries every single episode. It is Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So whatever time that is for you, that is when we start our live show. I'm really excited to have y'all here. Before we go into our game, of course, as per tradition, for those of you who have been here before, we will start off with our weather report. So we go to a couple of different cities and states and stuff like that. And then we will go into our very first game. Now, we have 3 mini games, which is travel trivia. We have guess that word. And last but not least, we have your favorite game, which is Guess That Picture. So let's go into what those games are. So mini game number 1 is Guess That Word. So guess that word, travel trivia is the first game. I'm not going to switch games on y'all, even though I've had some requests as to how I should switch the games about. We're going to keep them in order. Our first game is travel trivia. That is when I will be asking you basic questions about the country that we are going to today, okay? So, for example, I may ask you, what is the currency of such and such? What is the official language of whatever country we're going to? And I'm looking for the first person to give me the correct answer. And if you get that answer correct, you will, of course, end up on our whiteboard here. We have TikTok. If you're watching from TikTok, you'll end up over here. If you're on YouTube, you will end up on the category here, on this side here. All right, but either way, even if you get 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, we will be posting you on our TikTok story because you deserve to be recognized, okay? Especially because it is not so easy to learn about different countries around the world. And as tradition, we like to give y'all a global experience, whether or not you're watching from your bed, your couch, your ottoman, or even if you are at work, okay? I won't tell nobody. All right, now our second game is Guess That Word. That was the game I was talking about earlier. So guess that word is when I say a country or word in the country's official language, and you will have to tell me, hey Gabby, I see you. You'll have to tell me what that word means in English. So for example, when we did our country of Mexico, I said, what does luego mean? And the first person who gave me that correct answer ended up on our board here. All right. And our third and final game, okay, is Guess That Picture. That is when me, your stewardess Amy, will be drawing a picture for you, and you will have to tell me exactly what I am drawing. Now, if I finish the drawing by the time, y'all try to answer, then that means I get the point. But by the time we get there, there's going to be a couple of people on the board, and y'all going to be working really hard for these points, and you're not going to want me to take your points away from you, okay? So let's get into that. I'm really excited. And if you haven't done so already, please comment the time that it is near you. Okay, for me, it is 8:09 p.m. for me, so my day is already over. What time is it near you? Some of you, it may be 3 o'clock, it may be 2 o'clock. You might just be waking up. I'm speaking to my people in Tokyo because I do see you in my analytics, and y'all are probably just waking up. But what time is it near you? What do we got? What time are we in? Please let me know in the comments. And of course, since this is an airplane, I want you to tell me what your seat number is. Again, we are starting from the number 10 and up, okay? 10 and up. So you can do 10A, 10B, 10C. You can do 11, 12, all the way up to, I would say, 60, okay? Because we don't have that many seats on the plane, okay? This is an exclusive airline for exclusive people. Again, it is 60. So if you go above 60, your seat does not count. But please let me know what your seat number is, and of course, what time it is near you. Okay, so Moss with the heart hands. I like the heart hand emoji. Thomas. Sorry, my bad. So it is Thomas. Okay, so it is 1:09 p.m. for you. Okay, good afternoon to you. Okay, is that East Coast, West Coast? I know West Coast is probably just waking up. Maybe you're in the Midwest or anything like that. Yes, love, it's Thomas. Okay, well, welcome aboard, Thomas. So glad that you are choosing Global Air Flight GA398. All right, you are in Southwest. Okay, nice, nice. DJ Professor Dre, how are you? It is 2:11 p.m. for you. Wow, okay, good afternoon. Most of y'all are in the afternoon. All right, nice. And of course, I want to know how your day has been. Has it been good? Has it been bad? It is Friday, so I hope that it's good for you because you have made it to the end of the work week or the school week, whatever you're doing in your life. Okay, so let me know. Has it been a good day? Has it been a bad day? If it has been a bad day, don't worry, because here on Global Air Flight GA398, we are here to make sure that you have a very, very fun experience. We got the music going. Thank you to DJ Air. We have our captain revving up the engines. Thank you so much for the heart me, Russell Webster. I do appreciate that. And thank you so much for the rose, DJ Professor Dre. I was going to say Jay. Professor Dre, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And I cannot wait. As I always say, please continue to tap on that screen, because if you're not tapping, you are lacking. Actually, that is not from me. That's from one of our people that frequent our room. They do let y'all know and remind y'all that if you're not tapping, you are lacking. So go ahead and tap that screen, because we want to invite more players like you to have a chance to be crowned the trivia champion. Thank you for getting those likes up on YouTube as well. I do see you. I see you. I see you. Some of y'all on YouTube, if you don't know TikTok, I'm streaming on both YouTube and TikTok. Okay, so you will see me look up from time to time. YouTube, you might see me look down. But of course, YouTube, you see where my phone is, so you know exactly who I am talking to. But YouTube, y'all kind of got a little mad at me before because you felt like I wasn't giving y'all enough attention. But like I said, it is the battle of the platforms, okay? So I want to know who on which platform will be crowned the trivia champion. I see DJ Professor Dre. Always advantage of those stickers. Welcome to the Lux Crew. And if you don't know, you have access to exclusive stickers when you join our Lux Crew fan club on TikTok. So YouTube, if you want to do that, go ahead and follow us and join our fan club on TikTok. That is Amy Rose Abroad. Same name, same picture, and same vibes as always. Okay? All right. Now, Arizona, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. I'll be flying the plane today. No, you will not. You might have to battle it out with Captain Crunch in the back, because he's an experienced pilot. All right. And y'all might have to compete over who's driving the plane. All right. So I want to say something to you. If you happen to get the most amount of points after each mini game, you will be moved to first class, which we'll be providing, not realistically, because this is not a shoppable live. This is a regular live, okay? Nothing, no giveaways, no nothing here. But we will be giving you a complimentary pillow and a blanket, which I will be showing to you, as well as a choice of 4 first-class meals according to the country that we are going to. So when we went to India, we had 4 choices of first-class traditional Indian meals. When we went to Germany, we had choices of first-class German food. Same thing with Mexico, United Kingdom, everything that we had. So I cannot wait to show you the first-class meals that we have today. Mateo J, yes, Captain, yes, that's his name, Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. What's our destination? Oh, I'm glad that you said that. As per tradition, I always say that y'all go ahead and guess where we're going based off of the music that you hear in the background, okay? So if you hear the music in the background, I know it's a little low right now because I'm just so excited to talk to y'all, so I'm going to be speaking a little loud. But I'll give you a moment to guess the country that we are going to. But I can say that it involves a lot of dancing, and you might see me dance a little bit while we're on the plane here going to our destination. Woo, 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 woo. So if you're new here, you're just coming in, please let me know what time it is near you. For me, it is 8:15 p.m., okay? Oh, I see people already guessing. Okay, Mateo J, it is not Brazil. Arizona. It is not Mexico. It's not Puerto Rico either. But I love those guesses because you're not too far off. You're not too far off. I can tell you that now. But in about 10 to 15 minutes or so, I am going to, hello, Adam J605, how are you? It's not Spain either. We already did that episode, but we will be revisiting, countries as the summer months come along. All right, Hawaii, we've already done Hawaii. We haven't done Portugal yet, but that is not our country that we're going to today. Good idea, though, because every guess that you give me gives me ideas on possibly what country we will be doing next, okay? But this country is full of dancing, full of life, full of delicious food, and I cannot wait to share that with you, okay? And again, I want to wish everyone a wonderful, happy Friday. It is March 27th, 2026. Can you believe that? It is Friday, March 27th. We have made it to the end of the work week, and I'm just so excited to be sharing with you what we have in store for today's game. And again, if you get a point, depending on which platform you're viewing from, again, you can see this live right now on YouTube, same name, same picture, same vibes, or you can just chill on TikTok, totally up to you. But if you happen to get a point on TikTok, you'll end up here with your username and your point number. If you happen to be streaming or watching live from YouTube, you'll get your username here as well as your point, okay? But I cannot wait to just see who's gonna win. Like I said, it is the battle of the platforms. I cannot wait. All right. We have, no, it is not Italy. No, 2 people said Italy so far. You're giving me some ideas, but we have not done Italy yet, and Italy is not going to be our country of choice today. It is not Ireland. We did already do that, but don't worry. We are going to circle back to all the countries that we have done in the past, and that's why I say that our YouTube channel is your best study guide, especially if you want to know how to become the trivia champion. I cannot wait. All right, we have London up. We've already done the UK. We have not done El Salvador yet, but I do like the guesses, okay? I think y'all are feeling the festive vibe, so I think you know the general area that we are going to. Hello, Sierra. How are you? And I appreciate everybody for liking and tapping on that screen because, again, as our one of our players said in one of our previous lives, if you are not tapping, you are lacking. And YouTube, I'm also talking to y'all because y'all love to get the likes up, but you're a little shy when it comes down to answering. So let's keep that vibe because, again, you know that TikTok, they got it going on. We've had most of our trivia champions from TikTok, but that might change today depending on how the game goes. All right, we also have Cheryl that is in here. She just walked in. Cheryl is one of our shy flight attendants, okay? But she has a lot of energy when it comes down to providing refreshments or administrative needs. So if you are on the plane and you are in a seat that you're not comfortable in, everyone starts off in standard class. Nobody starts off in first class. Okay, you got to earn that by getting the most amount of points. But if you need something such as any refreshments and stuff, please let me know. We'll be more than happy to accommodate you, and I will ask Cheryl if she has it on the plane. However, if you have Cheryl with a Arizona, Cheryl's gonna get mad at you. Cheryl's name starts with a C. All right, but Cheryl, she's all right. Oh, by the way, speaking of Cheryl, we will be celebrating her birthday the first week of April. I cannot wait to share that with you. And she actually let me, y'all know how great my drawing skills are. If you followed me for a while, you know. I recently went to an art show where I had a couple of my drawings that I wanted to put on display. So if you're there for her birthday celebration, I will be drawing a picture of her so you guys can guys, girls, and everyone in between, y'all can finally know what Cheryl looks like. And if you need anything with your bags, if you need any help with your bags, any baggage, I'm talking about emotional or physical baggage, Carter will be there to help you. He is the muscle of the plane. He is over here just sitting and waiting for anybody who needs his assistance, okay? We have done Colombia, Adam J, but that is a great guest. Thank you so much. I love the enthusiasm. Okay, if you need help with your seatbelt, your chair, anything that has to do with your person, Carter will be there to help you. We've also had some people who maybe have some medical stuff that maybe you need to have the food fed to them. Carter will be your man to do that for you. Okay, all right. Yes, some physical help is needed. Okay, well, Hennessy Tiger, if you do need help, Carter, he will be on his way to your seat. Okay, to assist you. All right, now they're a little camera shy, so you may or may not see them throughout this game, but they will always be there to assist you. So, without further ado, let's explain the refreshments that we have on board for your flight today. We have spicy water if you are 21 and above. We have regular water, not tap water. We have bottled water, of course. We have Pellegrino. We have tea, just in case, your stomach is not feeling okay during the flight. We have, thank you. We have trail mix. We have chips, pretzels, and little like mini sandwiches and stuff like that, just to make sure that you don't go hungry. Because just because you don't make it to first class does not mean you have to be on this flight all hungry and stuff like that. And I want to give a shout out to Cart Okay 2026. Thank you so much for the rose. I do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And of course, again, gifting is never required, but it is always appreciated. Because you guys did gift, I was able to get this whiteboard, because when I did the last game, you guys weren't really able to see it clearly because of the way the screen works, but don't worry, we got that down. So I want to thank y'all for making sure that we provide a better show for you. Yes. Okay. Cheryl, yes, Cheryl's giving a round of applause. She wants to give a round of applause to all of you, as you are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Rob, he says, I got robbed. I'm thinking, who got robbed? What happened? Is that for real? You talking about in the game? Because nobody gets robbed in the game. Everyone gets a fair chance. And I always say, if you need an extra boost or you need an idea of the answer to any question, you can always drop a rose in the room. For TikTok, y'all see it here. YouTube, you have a way of gifting your own way on YouTube. That is completely up to you. But of course, I am here to make sure that we provide you a global experience. Rose or no rose, gift or no gift, because we're here just for the vibe and just to have fun, okay? But it is always appreciated, and I'm always here to assist you. And if you do not know, I am your stewardess, Amy, from Amy Rose Abroad. And of course, welcome to Global Air. Now, I do have to go over some safety tips, because some of y'all like to order Takis on the plane, but some of you don't realize that you're so far away from the bathroom that you might have some, bubble guts going on. Now, if you need to use the restroom, I recommend that you do it now before we take off. Hello, Miyagi the Dragon. I see you. Amy Rose, the prettiest lady. Oh, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. Tony, you already revealed the country before we got to it, but we're going to circle back, because I am going to give Tony the credit for guessing the country early. Okay, we weren't ready for that. But thank you so much. So, if you need to use the restroom, it is in the back, to the left and to the right, and also to the front, to the left and to the right. Okay, the middle bathrooms are just for the crew. You may notice that they're a little spacious. Don't get jealous. Okay, they're just for the crew, because we need to change into our uniforms and everything like that. All right, but if you happen to order Takis on the plane, like I ask everyone, please make sure that you're sitting near a bathroom or have close access to a bag at least. Because if you get the bubble guts by eating those Takis, we do not want another hole in our seat. It took a while. They gave us a little pay cut because they had to replace one of the seats. And that frustrated us a little bit. So if you cannot handle Takis, please do not order them, and we will be making sure that we know what your seat is if you choose to order that. If you're too far away from the bathrooms, we cannot serve that to you. I'm so sorry. We're just telling you ahead of time, okay? All right, so it is 8:25. So before we get, and I say 8:25 because that's what time it is my time. For some of you, maybe 2:25, 1:25, 11:25, 4:25, 3:25, whatever it is. But whatever time zone it is for you, don't forget to comment that in the chat so I know where you are watching from. Okay, and so now, so before we get into our weather report, I do have to ask you, both on YouTube and on TikTok, if anyone needs any refreshments. Now, okay, nice, Mateo, Jay, we have 12:25, R is 3:25. Good afternoon, Oliver. I see you every day. Frank, how are you? Welcome aboard. How are you? Welcome to Global Air. So glad that we have returning champions and players such as Oliver. We have Miyagi the Dragon. We have R. Y'all are amazing, okay? So thank you so much for boarding with us once again on Global Air Flight GA398. And if you need any refreshments, please let me know, because once this game starts, I may or may not see your request, and we don't want you to go hungry, okay? We don't want any hangry passengers because y'all stomachs are grumbling, okay? None of that on here, all right? Alrighty, so you're every day. Thank you so much, Frank. I do appreciate that. Spontaneous duo, are you laughing at me already? Well, hopefully you got more laughing emojis to spare, because we have a funny, entertaining show for you today. So without further ado, since someone already guessed the country a little early, we are going to move on to our weather report, and then we are going to reveal the country that we are going to, all right? But of course, feel free to let me know if you need any refreshments while we give our weather report, okay? So please fasten your seatbelts, keep the aisle clear, and of course, thank you for choosing Global Air. All right, so let's start with the top of our list. If you're flying out of Tokyo, because yes, y'all are on my analytics. I know y'all there watching. How are you? It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 4:26 a.m. Good morning, Tokyo. How are you? Happy Saturday morning, because y'all are in the future. Okay. If you're flying out of Rome, Italy, it is 47 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:27 p.m. Good evening, Rome, Italy. If you're flying out of New York, shout out to the East Coast. How are you? It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 3:27 p.m. If anybody's from the East Coast, please let me know. Before I moved abroad, I lived in New York, but now I live in Europe, but we'll get to that later, okay? But I'm sure y'all knew that already. All right, so if you're flying out of Canada, specifically Ontario, Canada, it's very, very cold there. Hopefully y'all are all right. It is 19 degrees Fahrenheit and with a time of 3:27 p.m. Good afternoon, Canada, okay? All right, and Beverly Hills, shout out to the West Coast. Y'all got a little bit of warmer weather going on. It is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Who wishes that they were in 75 degree weather right now? I sure do. All right, because it is freezing, okay? 75 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 12:28 p.m. Good afternoon, West Coast. Woo, 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 woo. All right, if you're flying out of Chicago, it is it is 38 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? A little bit cold for Chicago, just a little cold. All right. Mint Girls, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. All right. Thank you so much for that compliment. It's people like you that help us provide a better show for you. So Chicago, it is 38 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 2:28 p.m. All right, 2:29 p.m. Sorry. Good afternoon, Chicago. If you're flying out of London, shout out to London. 52 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 7:29 p.m. If you're flying out of Albania, it is a little on the colder side with 46 degrees Fahrenheit with a time of 8:30 p.m. All right. So again, I want to welcome everyone to Global Air Flight GA398. This is a game show where you fly to whatever country we are visiting today. All right. So just sit back, relax. Get your snacks on, get your refreshments if you need it. Put your bags in the overhead bins that you see above me, whether it's emotional or physical baggage. And if you need help carrying that, because life can be a little stressful, Carter will be here to assist you, okay? Thank you. Okay. Carter gave me the thumbs up. He said he is ready to assist you at any point of the flight. Last call. If you are uncomfortable with your seat, for example, if you're sitting in the emergency row and you do not feel comfortable sitting in the emergency row, meaning you may or may not have to assist others in the event of an emergency, please let us know. Cheryl will do her thing and she will move you to a different seat, okay? But if you don't say anything and we take off, you cannot change your seat at that point, okay? And you may notice one thing. You may notice that we have people, our flight crew, who look at your shoes. We are not trying to rob you or judge your shoe game, nothing like that. We just want to make sure that you have safe shoes on the flight. So those of you who are coming, I saw a couple of you with stilettos on and the stilettos with the fish tank in it. Please hand them over to Cheryl, okay? If you got roller skates on, if you have Heelys on, if you have clown shoes on, if you got flip-flops on, they will need to be confiscated for the duration of the flight because we don't have it in a budget to try to save you if something happens on the plane. We're just going to have to let it be, okay? But we want to make sure that everyone has a safe flight. So if you have a change of shoes, please do that now. If not, we will give you some hospital stocks because that is all we can afford. Cheryl did steal them from the local hospital, but we're not going to say anything about that, okay? All right. Now, it says, have you drawn Cheryl's picture yet? No, I have not drawn Cheryl's picture yet. We will draw that on her birthday, which is the first week of April, which we will have a special live for her. We will, of course, be having a country that day, but we will also take the time to wish Cheryl a very, very happy birthday. And now we'll see what she finally looks like. Same thing for Carter, but Carter's birthday is around June or July. Which month is it, Carter? June? Okay, Carter's birthday is in June, so we'll be celebrating that around that time. And you'll also see what Carter looks like. But I know y'all very excited to see what Cheryl looks like. By the way, shout out to Cheryl, who is our camera shy flight attendant. She's been doing great. She's awesome. She's been around since aviation even took place, since the Wright brothers first took flight. So she knows everything that you need to know about aviation and just passenger flying, okay? All right. Cheryl aging in biblical times. You know what? She's very youthful, so I would agree with that. Okay. All right. So what y'all saying? What y'all saying? Low key tired of this. I like that username because sometimes I be feeling that way too. I'm low key just tired of the cold. Okay. But thank you so much for that compliment. I do appreciate it. Now, if you have any questions about any games and stuff that we are going through, please let me know. But again, our 3 mini games are travel trivia, we have guess that word, and we have guess that picture. Those are the 3 mini games that we always do for every single country that we are visiting. All right. So now that we've gone through our weather report, I don't see anyone saying anything about any refreshments yet, but don't worry, it's not too late. You can always ask at any point of the game. All right. And please, we sometimes experience turbulence. Okay. I'm looking at you, YouTube, because y'all like to leave your pets just running down the aisle. We can't be doing that. They jumping on people's heads and snakes running on people's feet. Not running, but whatever snakes do, crawling, slithering, whatever it is. Please make sure that your pet is secure in an airplane-approved cage, okay? Because if we experience turbulence and we have someone's chihuahua fly across a couple of chairs, that's going to be a problem. We can't, we did lose a pet the other day because one of the pets was caught on one of the wings and we had a moment of silence, maybe like a couple of seconds, but the show must go on. So if your pet is not securely secured, we can't do anything about that. So that's your first and final warning with that, okay? So without further ado, let's get into the country that we are going to today, and we will get into our very first game of the Global Game Show. Woo! All right, so Tony already guessed it, but we have the country, the beautiful, beautiful country that gets your hips moving and grooving, gets your shouldering and your legs legging, I don't know. We have the beautiful country of the Dominican Republic. And I know I said I'll have y'all guess, but Tony already guessed for us. So shout out to you, Tony, who was actually one of our players in the previous game. You can see a replay of that on YouTube. It is Amy Rose Abroad. Again, same profile name, same picture, and of course, the same vibes. All right. So it is this airplane model is F your pet. You know what? I gave them a warning. Now if they choose to have Fido and whatever, what are the pet names? Crumbles and whatever running down the aisle, that's up to them. But don't be mad if your pet is small and I step on your pet gerbil. There's nothing I could do. All right, you already been warned. Now we are going Fluffy. Thank you so much. That's a good pet name. I got you. All right, cool. All right, so we are going to the Dominican Republic, and you know this music's already got me wanting to move and groove. You may or may not see me do a little bit of merengue and bachata, but you know what? Let's get into our game because this is the Global Game Show, Dominican Republic edition. Rover, yes, that's a good name too. I like that one, Rover. All right, Rover's a cute name. That's nice. All right, and again, if at any point of the live or the show or anything like that, any point, if you need a hint, feel free to drop a rose in the room. That is totally up to you. You don't have to, but some people like to speed the game along. That is completely up to you. Either way, I'm here to just have fun with y'all, whether we want to guess all night. I am here as long as you keep the vibe going, okay? Because we cannot do this without you, okay? So again, this is the Global Game Show, Dominican Republic. So DJ, turn that up, please. We are going to get this game started. Woohoo! All right. And if I start dancing, y'all better start dancing with me. I will be watching you. Okay? All right. And of course, we have to say to everyone, if you come in here with some passenger or player friendly language, we will have to put you in our bathroom duty because all suggestive, potty, weird comments got to go where the bathrooms are. Okay, you're still allowed on the plane, but you just might have to play our janitor for a while. Okay, so that's up to you. All right, so let's get it started. I see you dancing, Oliver. All right, so now we have our first game, which is travel trivia. Okay, and I want to say again too, shout out to everybody who is in our Lux crew. Everyone is a part of our fan club. Y'all are amazing. I will always give you credit where credit is due, and we do have stickers for you to use and everything like that. All right, I better see those shoulders moving. All right, I see that dancing emoji as well. All right. Rico said you're dancing on top of your couch. Be careful. All right, we don't have the insurance to fix you if you got some injury, okay? Self-inflicted. There's nothing we can do. So please dance with caution, okay? All right. Hello, me. How are you? That's right. And if any of you know how to dance like a Dominican, please let me know, okay? Show me what you got. Show me what you are made of, because I cannot wait to see how well y'all know the beautiful country of the Dominican Republic. All right, so DJ, can we turn this down a little bit because we got to get to our very first game, okay? All right, so if you think that you have what it takes to be crowned the trivia champion, yes, the DR, exactly, Buster. That's great. That's awesome. Yep, I like that. So if you think you have what it takes, you know what I'm going to ask you. Go ahead and comment your favorite emoji or just a thumbs up, whatever one you choose. So I know that y'all have what it takes to be crowned the trivia champion. That's right. Yeah, that's right. I told you when I start dancing, y'all better start dancing. Okay, we switching music. I see you. I see you, DJ Air. All right, I like that. So let's get into our first game, which is travel trivia. Okay, for any of you who are a little shy, just kind of want to see how this game works. You are more than happy to join the game whenever you choose. But again, I do have to say, the earlier you start the game, the more points that you can get. And again, all of the people will get a point, whether it's 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Even if you win, all of the people who get a point will end up on our TikTok story as well as our YouTube community post, okay? What better way to show people how, skilled you are than to be, showed off on TikTok and on YouTube, 2 platforms, okay? All right, so that's right, R, I see you. Me, I see you. I see your comments and stuff. That's what's up. All right, so here is the very first question. Question number 1. Question number 1. I'm going to start off a little easy on y'all. What is the official language of the Dominican Republic? First person to give me the correct answer will end up on our point board. What is the official language of the Dominican Republic? Ooh, I see those comments rolling in real quick. See, y'all listen to me when I said practice your texting thumbs, because I want to know who's the fastest, okay? The fastest is the winner. All right, so who said it first? Buster, you said it first on my end, so you are the one to get the first point. Gabby says, damn, I'm Dominican, I didn't know. How you not? Okay, it's okay. It's all right, Gabby, you good. All right, Buster, you get a point. Hold on. All right, so Buster is the first one on our board now. Congratulations to you, Buster. You did not get right. See, it feels like victim mentality. I don't know. I'm getting them vibes. But don't worry, R, because there's plenty more questions and more chances to be crowned the trivia champion, okay? So, all right. Oh, look at that. What y'all know about this? I call this a Dominican shoulder. Look at that. Y'all can't do that. All right. Y'all know I play too much. All right. So, question number 2. Question number 2. Question number 2. What is the most common religion in the Dominican Republic? You can be specific or give me just a general, thing, okay? I will take either answer. Yes, Oliver. Yes, Oliver. Good job. Go ahead. Go, Oliver. Go, Buster. Go, Oliver. That's right. Okay. All right. So yes, it is Christianity. Christianity is the most common religion in the Dominican Republic. Okay. All right. Yes. Hey, Mateo J, good job. I appreciate your bravery on trying to guess. Okay. Many people are scared of guessing because they're afraid to get things wrong. But I admire your bravery. Okay. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for brave players out here. Okay. All right. So, woo. Now, what is the currency of the Dominican Republic? Now, for this, I'm looking for a specific answer. The official currency of the Dominican Republic. Let me know what that is. You cannot give me a general one. I need you to give me a specific one. I'm getting generic answers right there. I'm getting generic answers. Masculine Energy, thank you so much for sharing the live. I do appreciate that, and I do appreciate the likes, all right? Thank you so much. We're already at 13.6 thousand likes. This is just our first game. All right, Michael, Michael 5, thank you so much for the rose. I do appreciate that. Now, hold on. Let me look at it and see who got the right answer. All right, we have R, you got the answer. It is a Dominican peso. Yes, congratulations. So we got Buster, we got Oliver, we got R on our board. We got Buster, we got Oliver, we got R on the board. There we go. There we go. I'm telling y'all better start dancing. I know if you're dancing behind the screens, okay? I see them shoulders moving, okay? That foot tapping. I see you. Them eyebrows going up and down. I see you. All right. So good job. The answer is the Dominican peso, okay? Peso that can mean many different things in many different countries, but it's specifically the Dominican peso. Thank you so much for joining the fan club. Welcome to Lux Class, okay? Lux Class. And if you don't know, Lux Class, Lux, stands for luxury class, okay? So welcome aboard. Welcome. All right, so we're already on question number 4. Y'all doing great, by the way. You on YouTube as well. I see your guesses. They haven't been correct yet, but I do see y'all trying to answer. So thank you so much. Y'all are awesome, okay? Congratulate yourselves, okay? Because you're doing it. All right? So, and if you don't know, if you're new here, some of y'all may not be flying a lot. Totally fine. This is Global Air Flight GA398, and I am your stewardess, Amy, here to give you a global experience no matter where you are watching. All right, so our 4th question. What is the capital of the Dominican Republic? What is the capital of the Dominican Republic, or the DR? What is the capital? Yes, Z, that's what's up. And I love your profile picture, by the way, as well. So yes, it is Santo Domingo. Woo! All right. Nice. Okay. Now this one is a little bit of a harder question. Some of you may or may not know this, but I want to know just the month, not the full date. If you give me the full date, maybe I'll give you a 1.5 point, okay? If you can give me the specific date. But if you just give me the month, that's fine too. So, what month does the Dominican Republic celebrate Independence Day? What month does the Dominican Republic celebrate Independence Day? A lot of people saying, "Oh, Z, I'm going to give you 1.5 points because you gave me the date, not even just the month, but the day." Good job, Z. Hold on, let me just put that note over there. Okay, Z. All right. Okay. Sure. Everybody's saying May, but it's actually February. The month is February. The specific date is February 27th, okay? February 27th. All right. R says, look again. R, you said May 5th. You know what you're doing. You said I said both. Oliver, what you say? You said February, but you said it a little late. I was looking for the official one. Yes, you may know that they have 2, which is like, I don't want to call it Restoration Day is one of them, but I'm talking about like the official Independence Day. Okay? All right, so it is February 27th. All right, so congratulations to Z. You are in the lead so far. So we have Buster, we have Oliver, we have R, and we have Z on our point board. All right. That's right. Dance break. There we go. Y'all know I got to do a dance break for y'all. All right. Now, we got to our first 5 points, the end of our first game, which is travel trivia. Congratulations on completing that. So, let's figure out who's going to be our first person in first class. Now, again, you get a complimentary blanket and a pillow, an airplane pillow, as well as a choice of one of the 4 first-class meals, okay? So, Buster, you have 1 point. Oliver, you have 1 point. R, you have 1 point. And Z, congratulations to Z, you have 2.5 points. So congratulations to Z. You are our first person in first class. Woohoo! That's right. That's right. That's right. Let's dance it up. All right, so Carter, can you please move Z's baggage and stuff to first class behind me? And Z, without further ado, let's introduce you to our 4 first class meals. All right. All right, now, Z, I see the flag emoji, so I'm assuming that you are Dominican, so you may or may not have an advantage on this game, but it's okay. Everyone still gets a fair chance, okay? So, let's get to our first meal. Now, some of y'all was wondering why you didn't get forks the first time, but this one comes with a fork, all right? So, our first one is, DJ, can we turn this down a little bit? Thank you. Do y'all know what this is? Because I do. It is, ya tu sabes. I don't know. You already know. That's what's up. You already know. Ya tu sabes. All right. So the first one is La Bandera de Dominicana República. Okay. So this is literally translated to the flag of the Dominican Republic. The reason why they call this, yes, Z, you know what I'm talking about, La Bandera. All right, because this is supposed to represent the colors of the Dominican Republic. So we have red beans. This is a meat La Bandera. Some people like to put chicken in it, but I've noticed that the most popular one was beef or like red meat. So you have that, and you also have rice with tostones, and you have the little salad here, okay? Yes, arroz, yes. You know what I'm talking about, Z, okay? So that is your first choice. First one, okay? Our second one, I think, is known to many. It is flan. Hello, Boaz. Welcome in. We have flan, okay? This is a pretty big piece of flan, okay? Because we have the finest and fine Dominican chefs over there cooking in the back. Hey, you, okay? I'll give you my number later. Okay, so this is flan. Okay, this is a big jumbo piece. We want to make sure that our first class gets a first class meal, okay? None of that put it in the microwave stuff, okay? We're not doing that. Okay, our third one is tostones, okay? If you don't know what tostones is, it's double fried plantains, okay? For those of y'all in the back who don't know, I'm sure Z knows all of this, okay? Tostones, yes, Z. All right, now our fourth meal is, what is this again? What you just call me? Oh, mofongo. I'm sorry. I thought the chef was cursing me out. This is mofongo. Mofongo. If you don't know, they have a serving of pork on the side. We also have mofongo here. And we also have some... Why did you put broccoli on this? Okay, they wanted you to be healthy, so they put some vegetables on the side as well, okay? So you have a choice of la bandera, tostones, flan, or mofongo, okay? So please, Z, please, as a person who I'm sure is an expert in being a Dominican and of Dominican descent, please let me know what you would like to choose as your first class meal. Please let me know, or you can give it to someone else in the comment section, okay? Please let me know. If I don't hear from you, we will have to give it to someone else. So go ahead, Z, let me know what you're choosing for your first class meal, okay? And congratulations to you. All right. Z, la bandera. Okay. All right. There we go. There's la bandera for you. We have a fork for you. Cheryl's going to come around with some napkins. And if you're ready to discard this and get rid of it, there's a trash can near you, okay? So you don't have to worry about asking for the crew to throw the stuff away. We have the stuff for you, okay? We have the garbage for you, okay? But welcome to first class. And not only do you get a first class meal, but let's see what else you get. You get something very, 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 very special. Hold on, let me show you. So you get a complimentary neck pillow, okay? This one is very, very soft. We got it from the finest of pillow factories just to make sure that you are nice and comfortable on the plane. Now, for those of you who have never flown on an airplane before, okay? No worries, I'm here to put you on game, okay? Amy, tú eres Dominicana? No, I'm not, no. But, you know, I like to have fun. You know, our team and I did a lot of research about the Dominican culture and about, you know, just the vibes that they got. And it's always a party wherever y'all go. And the food is, woo! Okay? So, let me show you how to use an airplane pillow if you don't know how to. Some of you like to put your airplane pillows like this. This is the wrong way to use your airplane pillow. I don't care if you've seen your favorite athlete do this, your favorite artist, your favorite, no. This is not what you do. This is going to increase your back pain and your neck muscles are going to grow weak the more and more you do this. All right, now, the proper way, what happened? Okay, the proper way that you use this is to put it around your neck and fasten it so that when you fall asleep on the plane, if your neck tilts forward like gravity does, you need somewhere to rest your head, right? So it needs to be, the cushion needs to be in front of you. Okay, so we recommend that you put your airplane pillows on just like this, like a little neck brace, okay, like a little scarf, okay? Because we don't want any angry passengers and y'all taking it out on us because you wake up with neck pain, okay? Okay. Now, the second thing that you get, Z, is you get a complimentary airplane blanket. Now, this is very, very, very long here. I don't want to take it apart for you. That is up to you. You can also take this off of the plane if you want to. Completely up to you. We're not going to go looking for it. All right, but we do have to ask that if you have to go to the bathroom or something, please leave your blanket in your seat. We don't want you tripping other people because you have a long blanket, okay? All right, so here you go. Here is this. And I'm going to put this right over here where you're sitting. All right. That way you can be as comfortable as you can be on the plane. All right. So congratulations to you. And congratulations to making it to first class. Okay. All right. Now, let's go ahead and go to I have a window seat. Of course you do. Of course you have a window seat. You have the entire window seat. It's a bigger window than what you see on standard airplanes. It's bigger. Think about it like the window is about the size of like a laptop, you know, like that big, that wide. Okay, so you have amazing views of the clouds below you and the mountains that you might see. That is a section just for you, okay? So welcome to first class on Global Air GA398. All right, awesome. So congratulations to you. And of course, I want to shout out Buster, Oliver, and R as well, because y'all are also on our point board as well. So it is not too late for any of you, even if you haven't made it to the point board. If you haven't made it to, oh, you know what? Good question, Oliver. It's a 17-inch, like think about a 17-inch Mac laptop. Okay, that is how big your window is. Okay, most ones don't go higher than 10 or maybe 7, so you're good. You got all that space. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our second game, which is guess that word. Guess that word. Okay, so guess that word is when I say a word or phrase in the country's official language, and you will have to tell me what it means in English. So, for example, when I said, when we went to Germany, I said, what does Prost mean? Prost in German. That means cheers. I was looking for the first person to give me the correct answer. Okay, so this time, as we all know, Spanish is very broad, but there are specific words that you say in the Dominican Republic that a lot of Dominicans obviously will know. But it is up to you to guess what they mean in English. So again, if we are ready to go to our second game, Guess That Word, go ahead and comment your favorite emoji or just a thumbs up. It is entirely up to you. Whatever you choose, it is your flight, your world, okay? So go ahead, let's see those emojis running in, and we will get to our first word, okay? Now I'm going to do my best to pronounce these. We did practice these words, but in front of people, it is completely different. But yeah, y'all let me know. And if I pronounce any of these words wrong, please let me know. I'm always open to learn. All right, I see those emojis. All right, I see that vibe. All right, we're battling an actual Dominican gear up for war, boys. Oh my God, y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. All right, well, let's get into our first phrase. All right, it's a phrase. That's the only hint that you're going to get. If you want more, you know what to do. All right, so our first phrase is ¿qué lo que? What does ¿qué lo que mean? Now, it can mean two things. I can go with each one, but either one. What does ¿qué lo que mean? I'm looking for the first answer. I'm gonna wait for a couple of people. Z's got it. Z's got it. ¿Qué lo que means what's up? Or it can also mean how's it going? Okay, ¿qué lo que means what's up or how's it going? Z, you were the one to get that answer. Like Oliver said, y'all gotta gear up. You gotta gear up because you're messing with the big boys now. You're playing with the big boys now, or big girls, everyone in between. All right, so yes, que lo que, which is spelled Q-U-E space L-O space Q-U-E with a question mark. Of course, you need the upside down question mark in the beginning. It means what's up or how's it going. All right, so congratulations to Z for getting that point. Now, word number 2, this is one singular word, one word. What does concho mean? Concho. Concho. It's spelled C-O-N-C-H-O. What does that word mean? Concho. You're going to need this when you travel to Dominican Republic. Yes, the abbreviation is KLK. Yes. It does not mean darn. No. Yes. Z, you're doing it. Okay. Y'all going to let Z take all the points from y'all? It's taxi. I was referring to taxi. Concho is kind of like a slang way of referring to a taxi, or you can even say a small car, a small transportation car. All right, come on now. Gabby, you're also Dominican. What's going on, mija? All right. Phrase number is yes, we are. Don't worry. Because we still got the last game, which I know is a lot of people, Miyagi said, Uber, por favor. I don't know if that will work in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if they have Uber, because I've never had to, take a taxi, drive anywhere in the Dominican Republic. I have been there. It's beautiful. But we did mostly walking. But maybe they have Uber over there, okay? Put me on if they do, okay? That'll help our travels be much easier. All right? It does. They do. Okay, cool. I'm going to remember that, Z. So next time I visit the Dominican Republic, I know to get my Uber app updated. Because right now it's stuck on the last installment, and it's not even working. All right? So thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. Okay. Y'all just make me so happy. All right, so number 3. This is a specific word. Yeah, this is a specific word because this doesn't mean, this is not the same for everybody. Number 3, gringo or gringa. Gringo or gringa. They mean the same thing. It's just one is masculine, one is feminine. Gringo is for the male, gringa is for the girl. Oliver, look at you. Oh, Oliver's back in the game. Oliver said it first. It refers to an American or a European as well, specifically North American or a European expat, okay? So pretty much everyone who's from America that goes to the Dominican Republic is considered a gringo or gringa, okay? All right, look at that, look at that, look at that. Look at that. Okay. Foreigner, yes, R. That is also another way of saying that. So foreigner. But specifically, they refer to Americans as gringo or gringa. Da da da. Okay. It's not, from my understanding, I don't think it's an offensive word, but some people might take offense to it depending on what type of American you are. I've heard it when we went to the Dominican Republic, and I was like, oh, they're just saying that we're American. So wasn't too much. All right. Nope. I was on my screen. Let me see. Let me no. We had Oliver say it first. So good job, Oliver. LA, welcome. Yes. I see Z put the dancing the music emojis, okay. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. We have a game now. That's what's up. Yep, we have a game now. It's white people, not American. They don't call Black Americans gringo. What do they? Okay, Brooklyn Nice. Educate me. Do they go by like different ethnicities? Like, what do they do? I want to know, because if you know, let me know. Okay, we're all in this room open to learn. Okay. All right. So, word number 4, or it's actually technically 2 words. All right. Mi amor. What does mi amor mean? Mi amor. Mi amor. Yes. Ooh. Okay, I gotta be fair. I have to be fair. Okay. Oliver and oh wait. Hold on. Let me check. Let me do the math. Let me do the magic. Yep, Oliver and Z said it at the same time, so I will be fair and give both of you a point. All right, so Oliver has a point as well as Z. Okay, good job, y'all not playing. Okay, y'all are not playing. Okay, Oliver, y'all are at the same time. Okay, all right. Number 5. This is the last word. This can describe something or it can be one word. That's your hint, okay? Free hint for y'all. All right? The word or the phrase is enoya. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Enoya. It's spelled E-N space O-L-L-A. Oh, Z. Yes, I got, okay, Z, you putting in caps too? Baroque. Yes. So if you say enoya, it means to be broke or without money. So if you're friends, if you have friends with a Dominican, if you're friends with a Dominican, you be like, yo, you want to go to somewhere? They be like, you know, enoya, you know, I don't have any money, you know. So I'm just trying to describe it for you. Z, you got that point. Okay. Shoot. Okay. All right, we have a game, y'all. We have a game. I don't think Z is... estoy en olla. Estoy en olla. Julio Zenser. How you gonna argue with somebody from the Dominican Republic? I don't know, Z. You might have to correct that. I may or may not be right, but I'm trusting Z's words. All right, so let's do the points before we go up to Julio. I like that. I like that energy, though. I like that energy, okay? Because we're going to make this a game now, okay? Gabby, what's going on, Gabby? I'm watching you, too. I'm not ignoring y'all, okay? But I need to know. If you know something about the Dominican Republic, please let me know. All right, so let's do our points before we move on to our very last game. So we have Buster with 1 point. Oliver, you have 3 points. R, you have 1 point. And Z, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.5 points. So I gave you that half point for the Independence Day question. So Z, that means that you get another First class meal. Again, we have flan, we have la bandera, we have tostones, and we have mofongo. Which one will you be choosing? Which one? Which one? R said it's over. No, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Do not worry, it's not over, okay? Because we still have more games and, of course, another chance to win. We may have a tie here. We don't know. I got some tiebreaker questions if y'all play with me, okay? I have faith Z will be defeated by the drawings. You're right. We haven't even gotten to the drawings yet, okay? So, Z, what is going to be your second first class meal? What is that going to be? What do we got? What do we got? And if any of you have recommendations, because you've had Dominican food before, please put it in the chat. Again, we have flan, mofongo. We also have la bandera, and we also have tostones. What do we got? What do we got? And again, if I don't hear from you, Z, we will have to give your first class meal to someone else, okay? But it is up to you. All right, let me know what we got. But congratulations to staying in first class once again. All right, we're going to have a little dance break. Gabby said if I was in first class, I would have the mofongo. How does mofongo taste? Mofongo, how does that taste, Gabby? Let me know. Because I heard it's like mashed, like plantains with like fried pork skin and like has garlic in it. Like it looked really good when I was watching a video of it. What do we got? Z, what is going to be your first class meal? I see that you're here. I watched you. He said they're too good. Thank you so much, Oliver. I know you know my drawing skills, so, you know, shoot, I hate to brag. Y'all know that I already went to art school. Y'all remember what art school I went to? If somebody says it, you know, what do we got? Thank you so much for the rose. I do appreciate that. What is going to be our first class meal? Yes, the Walmart Art Institute for the Gifted, okay? Y'all already know. We are on Global Air Flight GA398. It's blocking it. Oh, no, it's blocking it. I specifically looked at the... Okay, you can do 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1 is the la bandera. Number 2 is the mofongo. Number 3 is the flan. And number 4 is tostones. All right, la bandera, mofongo, flan, or tostones. Mofongo, you want mofongo, okay? Look at that. Look at that. I just invented a new Dominican dance. It's called the Dominican worm. All right, gotta go this way. Chef, can I have a mofongo, please? Hold on. All right, one mofongo ready to go. All right, here is your mofongo. There we go. It's just for you. I'm telling you, this is a new dance. Y'all gonna be in the Dominican Republic like, ooh, Amy made that up. All right, okay, I dig it, yes. Silver Blade, welcome aboard. So this is your second first class meal. This is mofongo. If you don't know, again, it is smashed plantains with fried pork skins. The chef decided they wanted you to be healthy, you know. As per FDA regulations, we got to make sure that the food also has some health to it. And even though plantains are healthy. All right, and we also have some pork on the side, okay? There we go. A little avocado next time. You know what? Thank you for that suggestion. We will... Chef, do we have an avocado back there? Can we get some sprinkled on? No? Okay, so we didn't get approved to have avocados on the plane, some sort of trade situation going on. But next time we will be adding some avocado on there, okay? All right. Dominican worm out. All right, hold on. All right, and I'm back. So now let's get into our third and final game of the evening. Y'all doing so good, by the way. Okay, we have Z with 6.5 points, R with 1 point. We have Oliver with 3 points, Buster with 1 point. I mean, this is a game, y'all, okay? YouTube, I'm also looking out for you. Again, we're looking for the fastest typer, or texter, wherever you're watching from, okay? So the game is still on between two of the platforms. All right, hello, Hotshot Hustler. Didn't you used to be Hot Crock Pot Shot? Did you change your name? Anyway, we're going to the Dominican Republic today, okay? So we are on our favorite game, which I know y'all love, which is Guess That Picture. Y'all know about Guess That Picture, right? Well, if you don't know, let me explain it to you. So the first game, DJ, can we turn that down? DJ, can we turn that down, please? Okay, he's just changing songs. DJ, can we turn this down, please? Just a little bit. Okay, so our Guess That game says, oh, y'all went to the Dominican. Yes, we have. We are here, okay? All right, so if you don't know, Guess That Picture is when I draw a picture for you. All pictures are relevant to the Dominican Republic, and I will be explaining why after you guess the picture. And if you get the picture, and if you guess it before I'm done drawing it, you will get a point, okay? If I finish the picture and no one guesses it, then no one gets a point, okay? So we have 5 drawings. And yeah, like I said, guys, I went to art school, spent 5 years in art school. If you haven't seen my posts, I did publish some of my world-class art there. And I went to the Walmart Art Institute of the Gifted. High ratings, 5 easy payments of $500. 3 easy payments of $500. Room and board, scholarships, grants, financial aid, everything that you would need, okay? It is something Dominican or general. No, it is something, it has to do with the Dominican Republic. So it's something that you can find in the Dominican Republic or something related to the Dominican culture, okay? All right. It says, it was 5 payments. No, it was 3 easy payments of $500, okay? So school was great. I took each class twice just to make sure I got it down. So hopefully y'all get to enjoy my art, okay? So, DJ, we can turn that up now. All right. Okay. What's the first picture? Okay, got the first picture, and we can get it started. Whippa! All right, so we can get into this. Okay. All right. Here is your first hint. YouTube, this is for you as well because I know you can see it. TikTok, here is your first picture. You're making me want to dance. Well, what's stopping you? We can dance. I'll dance with you, all right? Let me grab your hand. We can dance together. Dolphin, chicken, duck. Hold on. I want to make sure I'm fair. Okay, it is, Oliver, you got it right. It is a bird. It is a bird. All right, hold on. I'm going to finish the drawing, and I'm going to tell you why I drew a bird. Okay, hold on. Okay. Okay. Hold on. All right, hold on. I'm putting the finishing touches on this. Okay. All right. Alrighty. All right, so this is a bird. Again, this is a bird. And the reason why, the reason why I chose this bird, this is specifically a palm chat. This is a national bird and national animal of the Dominican Republic, okay? So this is the national bird of the Dominican Republic. All right? Oh, Z, thank you so much for that heads up right there. It's a bird, yes. What do y'all think? Bueno, thank you. See? Y'all know what I'm talking about. See, R likes it, Z likes it, Miyagi, Oliver, Buster, what y'all think? Everybody else who's just joining the room, this is supposed to be a bird. Bird in the sky is not the same as chicken or duck. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Yep, that's why I asked specifically for a bird. This, you see the wing here? And again, if you don't know, the palm chat, spelled P, I'm gonna write it out for you. PALMCHAT. The palm chat is the specific bird, national bird of the Dominican Republic, okay? There you go. Look at that. What y'all think? 1 out of 10. What do you think? What y'all think, YouTube? What y'all got? Gabby, did I represent the Dominican Republic's bird very well, Gabby? Let me know, Gabby, on YouTube. What do you think? 7, 9. Okay, look at that. 747 Brinson Greer. Did I say that right? Thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. How are you? Welcome aboard. Okay. You said they should deport me. Okay. You know what, Gabby? I understand. Again, Cheryl, I guess we're serving haterade because Gabby is roasting my drawings. Okay. How can I get deported, Gabby? Anyway. All right. So we're going to erase that. Gabby, I know it was good. I give it at least like a solid 7. All right. So, ooh. Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, here's your first hint for the second drawing. Here's your first hint of the second drawing. What do y'all think I'm drawing? Yes, Z. Thank you. It is dancing. Hold on. Let me finish the drawing. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay. All right, so this is supposed to be 2 people merengue dancing. You see the hips and everything for the lady, and you see the guy with his feet, and they're looking at each other so deeply in the eye with such passion, you know? Okay, give me 1 second, DJ Air. Hold on. Okay, he's still talking. DJ Air, can we just... Okay, all right. It says, I need some air like Cheryl said. Now, we're about 150,000 feet in the air. I don't know. Look, that's her hips. See, that's the girl's hips. That's why her hair is there and everything like that. She's got a ding, 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 you know? Specifically, it's supposed to be, I'm sorry, the bachata dance. And if you don't know, bachata and merengue are one of the two popular dances in the Dominican Republic. Okay, is it? That's the stratosphere. Is it? I mean, on Global Air, we like to break records and leaps and bounds. You know. So this is what we got. Okay. So what do we think about the merengue dance? Rico says, "I see it now." Okay. Thank you. I thank you for seeing my vision. Okay. Okay. Teach me bachata. Now I don't know bachata. Maybe somebody else can do it. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all better start dancing. All right, y'all know what dance I'm about to do. The Dominican worm. Mm-hmm. You don't see this as a bachata? Like, I mean, I know bachata's a little slower, but like, you know, you don't see the girl like, you know, what y'all know about this? Okay. All right. Anyway, we got that. That's not bachata, but I see it. You know what? Thank you for your honesty, Z. I do appreciate it. Okay. Now, Gabby. Okay. Gabby. All right. All right. You're sipping haterade. I understand. Rico says I should. Do y'all see what Rico says to me? You can't because you're on TikTok. But Rico said I gotta take art school again. Well, they're not taking enrollments right now. The cutoff period was cut off, but you know, I would like to get my master's degree if that's what you're saying. Thank you so much for thinking I'm qualified. All right. So now that's the worm on the ground. Well, that's why I call it the Dominican worm, because they got to have their hips. Even if it's a worm, the worm on the hips. Like, you know, imagine a worm with hips. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the stripes of the worm. This is the worm, you know what I'm saying? It looks just like it. All right, that wasn't the one of the drawings, though, but I had to, you know, bless y'all a little bit. Okay? Now, let's go on to our very... Did I get... Okay, yes. Okay. I don't think y'all ready for this one. Okay. Hold on. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, wait. I don't want to draw it backwards for y'all, but... Okay, so here's your hints for the first drawing. I mean, for the third drawing. Okay, Z, like, did you hack into our system and get our notes? Like, it is supposed to be baseball, okay? Hold on. Like Oliver said, it's a game now. There you go. See, it's a guy playing baseball. Look at that. Oliver, don't get enraged. It's okay. All right, what y'all think about this? If you saw a person like this doing that, what do you think would be happening? What are your first thoughts that come to your head? YouTube, same for you as well. That's the best drawing yet. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sky. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm glad that y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Okay. Oliver, it's okay. Just woosah. Just do the Dominican worm with me, okay? It's a good stress reliever, okay? There we go. Just worm it out. Okay, you got this. But yes, it's supposed to be a person, a man playing baseball. You see the baseball hat and his slim figure with his baseball uniform and his baseball bat. You know what I'm saying? Glad y'all caught on. All right. Now we're going to do our our fourth drawing. Y'all know what this is. Okay. What do y'all think this is? What do y'all think? Go ahead and guess. What do you think we got going on here? Those of you who have seen my episodes before, you know exactly. I've drawn this before. It's not the ocean, but you are very close, Oliver. It's not Saturn. It's not food. It's not a crocodile. No. A lake, no. A beach. You're closer. You're closer. No hints? Okay, no hints. No hints. Okay. Gabby said it looks like a dolphin. No, but you may or may not be close to it. The Gulf? No. River? No. Mexico. If I'm going to Dominican Republic, Oliver, how could it be Mexico? Sky? No, it's not boomerangs. It's not a whale. R? No. All right, let's add more to this drawing. There we go. A geyser? No. No. You were close. Like, people were close, but it's not a doll. You know what it is. You know what it is. What is that, Z? I don't know what that means in English. Paint splatter? No. Atlantic? No. Rain? No. It's not a teddy. It's not a goalie. No. A little kid? No. It's ooh. Adam J. Yes, 605. Adam J. We got to add you to the point board. Adam J. 605. It is supposed to be a turtle. A turtle. A turtle. Okay, let me draw it for you. Hold on. Okay. Okay, see it now. Wait, oh. You see it now? Oops. You see it now? Doesn't it look like it's... Y'all can't tell me this doesn't look like a turtle. Yes, Angel Torres, you got it right. But Adam J605 got that correct. So congratulations, Adam J. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome aboard. It does. See, y'all see my vision. Thank you. Look at that. Okay, y'all deserve a Dominican worm for that. Now to the side. There you go. Okay. All right, we are on our fifth and final drawing. Okay, and if you don't know, Sea turtles can be found, like a lot of sea turtles can be found on certain parts of the Dominican Republic, okay? So don't be surprised if you're swimming, just doing your thing, and you see a sea turtle just minding their own business, okay? All right. Okay. There's your first part of your last drawing. Again, this is drawing number 5. So after this, we will be choosing someone to be crowned the trivia champion. So what do you think? It's not a sail. It's not golf. Okay, it's not a sailboat. It's not a no. Angel Torres. It's not a sticky thing. I gotta be careful with TikTok and YouTube. So no, it is not that. Stay strong. How are you? Welcome, welcome. It's not a no. It's not a saw. No. Banana. No. Again, this has to do with the Dominican Republic. All right. Bamboo. It looks like bamboo, Oliver. You are close. We need a hint like you gave earlier. It looks similar to bamboo. That's your hint. Plátano. No. Oh, Oliver, you got it right. Oliver, you got it right. Oliver, you got it right. It is a sugar cane. A sugar cane. Okay. Sugar cane. Okay. Okay. So imagine a sugar cane kind of looks like a palm tree or a coconut tree, but it's obviously a sugar cane when you peel it back. All right. Peel its muffin cap back blue. You know? So this is supposed to be, you said I got it before him, LOL. Hold on, Adam J. Let me just verify. Oh, Adam J, I'm so sorry. You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oliver, please just woosah for a minute. I'm so sorry. Adam J, you got that right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Just breathe in. Ooh, we'll breathe out, okay? I'm so sorry. Is it okay, Kevin Hart? Hey, I'm not that short. Well, okay. Woo. All right. So we have got it first on mine. You know, it's okay, because either way, y'all are on the point board, and Oliver, you still have more points than Adam J. Okay, so you should be happy with that. So now that we have reached the end of our game, fantastic job, everyone. By the way, if I could put a round of applause for everyone, I would. But we can only choose one to be crowned the trivia champion. Okay, so Ken. Hi Ken, nice to see you. Okay. Did you put my point for dancing and baseball? I sure did. I didn't forget. All right. So let's go down the point board. Hello, Primal Savage. Welcome in. How are you? Hello, Ken. Nice to see you. Welcome aboard. We are flying to we're not flying to Canada. We are flying to the Dominican Republic. Okay, so let's turn this music up. Give y'all a minute. You know, go ahead, DJ. Okay. All right. Y'all better be dancing. I'm watching you. All right. So yes, the worm. Yes, the Dominican worm. All right, now with the Dominican worm, if y'all don't know, this is one I just made up. You gotta move your hands up and down. Make sure your hips poke out like that. Like you're just all over the place, you know? An untamed, beautiful worm with hips. There you go. So now it says tread water. I would like to take a trip to Jamaica. Oh, we did that episode too, so you might want to look back at that on our YouTube, because we'll give you everything you need to know about what you need to know when it comes down to flying to Jamaica, okay? All right, so let's go down the point board, and then we will see who we will be crowning our trivia champion today, okay? All right. So, Buster, you have 1 point. Because I have 2 left feet, I can't dance. Oh, Brazil too. Yes, we have done Brazil. We have done a Brazilian episode, okay? So again, if y'all not following me on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing, because you can get the game to how to just celebrate what you need to know, the foods and everything with Brazil when you go to Amy Rose Abroad on YouTube, okay? I will see you there. So, we are going to go down the point board. Stanley, you want to be our janitor today? You know what? You said you need help to the bathroom. Thank you. The mop and broom are in there. All right. So, thank you so much for the heart me. I do appreciate it. So, we will be going down the point board. And again, somebody will be crowned the trivia champion. Thank you so much, Primal Savage, for the heart me as well as the rose. I do appreciate it. Y'all are so sweet, by the way. You don't have to, but you do. And I do appreciate all the gifts and stuff like that. It means a lot because it helps us give you a better show, as always, okay? So, now, let's get into our points. So, Buster, you have 1 point. Oliver, you have finished the game with 4 points. R, you have 1 point. Z, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5 points. Excuse me. And Adam J605, you have 2 points, which means, I think y'all know what that means. Our trivia champion for Friday's episode, the Global Game Show Dominican Republic, is Z. Woo! Okay. Yes, that means you are the trivia champion. You have shown that you know everything you need to know about the Dominican Republic. And yeah, look at that. So congratulations to you. All right. What's the record for the most points scored during a game? I think it was 9 because it was multiple players, so it was 9. So you are 1 point away from superseding that, Z. But congratulations on your 8 points. I'm sorry, what was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. 8.5. So you're half a point away from reaching our record that we had so far. You are amazing. Congratulations, Z. Love the vibes. And again, not just to Z, but congratulations to everyone who has gotten a point tonight. As you know, we will be posting all of the people who got a point onto our TikTok story and giving you the recognition that you deserve, okay? So good job to all of you. And of course, since Z, hold on, let me spell out the name. Wait. Hold on. Is this right on your end? Oh, that's not how you put the letter Z. Give me a second. There we go. Z, that is the name of our trivia champion today. And please remember, give Z a follow, please. All right, let's show good sportsmanship. All right, because they have earned it, and they are tonight's trivia champion for Dominican Republic. Woo, 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 woo. That's right. All right, so Z, before we land, that means you are entitled to another first-class meal. You have already had the mofongo, you had la bandera. You now have a choice of the flan or the tostones, or you can get a meal that you have had before. So which one will it be? Or you can pass it to someone else. Okay, tostones. Okay. All right, hold on. All right. Oh, give me 1 second. Okay, chef, thank you so much. Thank you. And shout out to our chefs who are straight from the Dominican Republic, who has made sure that your first class meals are prepared and that you have the most wonderful chef, can we get another order of tostones, please? Something happened to it. I don't know. Something happened. I don't know. Thank you. Just give me 1 second, okay? Warm it out. Hold on. Okay. Hot. Woo. Hot. Okay. We have another order, okay? Quick and easy. But shout out to our Dominican chefs who have made sure that your meals are prepared properly. Shout out to Cheryl for making sure that you have your refreshments when you need them. And also shout out to Carter for helping you with your baggage. And also, I want to say, if you had any shoes confiscated, such as your flip-flops, your Heelys, your stilettos, your platform shoes, your clown shoes, whatever you came on here with that was not safe for flying, please make sure that you get them from Cheryl or else we will sell them on eBay. All right, so go ahead and collect them now. And here you go, Z. Here is your food here. Here's your tostones, straight from the finest and fine Dominican chefs over here. And yeah, I want to thank everybody for playing. And of course, we have another episode, another country, and of course, another chance to win on, yes, goldfish heels. Thank you so much, Ken25, for reminding me about that. And also, please do not forget your pets on the plane, okay? Because we don't know what to do with them. And we don't want to just leave them at the airport unattended, you know, and mixed together. Because last time we did that, there was like a whole lawsuit. We don't want to deal with that again, okay? All right, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for doing your thing. Y'all are amazing. I am your stewardess, Amy, and I will see you on Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we have a new show with new vibes and, of course, another chance to be crowned the Trivia Champion. And if you haven't done so already, please follow our winner. This is their username, okay, ZEE, okay? They are our winners tonight with a total of 8.5 points. Those of you who've already gotten points, remember, we will be posting them on our TikTok story at the end of this flight here, okay? So please, as we touch down, please look outside your window. You will see the beautiful, beautiful country that is the Dominican Republic. And please have fun, okay? All right? You know that they got a lot of things to eat and a lot of ways to party and a lot of fun things you can do. So enjoy your experience. And as always, I'm your stewardess, Amy. And once again, happy Friday, March 27th. Congratulations to Z. And of course, thank you for choosing Global Air Flight GA398. Thank you so much and bye-bye. All right, so we did it. We have now crowned ZEE as our trivia champion, and I cannot wait to show you what show we have on Global Air Flight GA398 on Sunday. I'll see you soon, but of course, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.